Yeah, I am pretty cool, guys, and I definitely never lost a Pokemon contest. Hello, everyone, I am Third Mario Brother, and welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we showed off the Lily Cove Contest Hall here in Lily Cove City, and this time around, we are going to be moving on to a feature exclusive to Pokemon Emerald. It's a very, very interesting one, and plenty of people have been asking me about. Now, the way to get here is you take the ferry normally from Lily Cove to Slateport, or Slateport to Lily Cove, which unlocks after you beat the Pokemon League champion. And then, Scott will be on board, and he'll immediately tell you that you can head to the Battle Frontier. Unfortunately, this happened off-screen. I accidentally did it when I wasn't recording, and then accidentally saved afterwards, so we're not going to be able to show the area unlocking, but basically, he just comes up to you and tells you, now you can go to the Battle Frontier, and here we are at the amazing-looking Battle Frontier. What do you have to say, mister? The Battle Frontier. I've long dreamed about a place like it. Actually, I was gonna say that's kind of a boring dream, but I can't really blame you for that. It's a pretty awesome place, and seeing it in the anime when I was younger was always so awesome, and I always wished that I owned a copy of Pokemon Emerald to visit it with. The front lines of Pokemon battling. Welcome to the Battle Frontier. For a first-time visitor, we issue the Frontier Pass. It's for use at all the facilities in the Battle Frontier. Here you are! And I guess they just give one of these to everybody who walks through these doors or something. Well, if it isn't Brian, you came out here. Oh, Mr. Scott, sir. Good day to you, sir. Whoa, Scott is the big man on campus around here, apparently. It's great to see you here. It really is. What happened to when you thought I was just like some pile of ooze and you didn't care about me at all, Scott? Huh? Guess I proved you wrong. Hope you'll take your time and explore everywhere. Naturally, I hope you'll also experience the pure essence of battling. Oh, that's what kids are calling it on the street these days, okay. I also have my quarters here, so feel free to visit if you have time. And then he walks off into the distance down this red carpet, and I've got to say, this place is fancy as crap. But anyway, we were just issued that battle pass, and how do we access that again? Oh yeah, we come here and we have a cursor. In a Pokemon game, we have a movable free cursor. Okay, here you can see that we have 7 symbols that we have yet to earn. That's because there are 7 places that you can visit here at the Battle Frontier. The Tower, Dome, Palace, Arena, Factory, Pike, and Pyramid. And at each of these places, a boss is there, and after you defeat them, you will earn one of these symbols. So it's basically the after game. It's basically another thing that you can 100% the game with. The thing is, it's really hard to earn these symbols, so I'm not going to be earning all of them. I'll be showing off most of the places here, or at least some. Battle points you get for participating at the places that I just listed off over here on this map, and you can trade them in for incredibly rare items, or for moves, or things for your secret base and stuff like that. And then you can record a battle here on this pass, apparently. It's an electronic pass because we're in the future, but you can record a battle and, like, play it back or whatever. But the thing about the Battle Frontier, the Battle Tower was located in Ruby and Sapphire, and you could sail to it. Basically, all that it is you take on a bunch of trainers in succession at level 50, or at, you can choose to have it, like, the nearest level to what your Pokemon is. But basically, it's just normal battles with, like, standard competitive rules and stuff. You can't use items. All your opponent's Pokemon are one set level. You can't use banned Pokemon, stuff like that. So I'm probably not going to be showing off the Battle Tower. The Battle Palace, Arena, and Factory we've already participated in the form of battle tents earlier in the game. The Battle Palace is where you watch your Pokemon battle, and they execute moves regardless. Well, they execute moves in the way that they want to. You don't tell them what to do, they just do it themselves. Battle Arena, Battle Factory, I'm sorry, aim for victory using rental Pokemon. That's where you rent Pokemon and win battles with teamed up Pokemon. Battle Arena, which one was this? I swear it was one of the battle tents. Which one was it? I swear it was one of the battle tents. Which one was it? Oh, okay, I remember. It was the one where, you are graded after the battle, even if the other Pokemon didn't faint. Whatever one, performed the best through mind, body, and spirit, or whatever, is declared the winner. So, we have done the Battle Palace, the Battle Arena, and the Battle Factory, and I'm not interested in showing the Battle Tower, so we're probably only going to be covering the Battle Dome, Pike, and Pyramid. So, why not set off toward those areas right now? I have no idea where they are, but luckily there is a map included on our Battle Frontier Pass. Hey bro, are you sure we can make challenges even if we don't have any Pokemon? I'm sure it'll be okay, I think. Remember that big scary guy? He said, "I'll lend you Pokemon." So apparently this is the rental area, so the battle, factory, that's the one. Okay, if it isn't too obvious yet, I am not especially aware with the Battle Frontier. In fact, this is my very first time ever here, so this is an experience for me as well. What's in here, then? Hello, how are you? I know it's hard to see now, but I used to be one fantastic trainer. I had a reputation as the most invincible swimmer around, I'll tell you. Plus, my voice always changed, and people kind of made fun of me for it. It was weird. What's wrong? You don't believe me? I'm not like that buffoonish woman over there. I'm actually experienced. I can prove it to you. I can teach your Pokemon hard and yet pretty moves. My lessons don't come free. How about paying for the moves I teach with a wee bit of battle points? Fine, fine. Look here. Which moves should I teach? And yes, you can learn moves such as Defense, Curl, and Snore, the most useful moves in the entire game. And then Psych Up, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, and Fire Punch. Probably the only useful ones here. Maybe Endure, and then all the punching moves. You want to see how skilled I am? You come see me anytime. Oh my god. Dude, you're like triple my age. Stop, go away. Couldn't tell it from looking now, but I used to be one tough trainer. I had a reputation as the toughest beauty around, I tell you. What is it now? You don't believe me? I'm not like that blowhard woman over there. I'm actually talented, so we've got a bitter rivalry going on between these two. But she will oh, no. I didn't mean to click A. She will also teach you, moves in exchange for battle points. Soft Boiled, recover some HP, Mega Punch, Mega Kick, Counter, Thunder Wave, and Swords Dance are amazing moves, especially competitively, so she probably has the better moves of the two, but you can learn some moves over there, and there are other places where you can trade in your battle points for things as well. What is this place? The Battle Dome. So, let's take on our first challenge here at the Battle Frontier in the form of the Battle Dome. And what do we got? A bunch of people standing around, but also the receptionist. The strategies of trainers are put to the test. Welcome to the Battle Dome. You have to say that opening spiel every single time somebody approaches you, because that's kind of awkward. I'm your guide to the single battle tournament. Would you like to challenge a single battle tournament? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go ahead and go with level 50. And I choose to use... Who do we want to use? Let's use Dishwater, because Dishwater's actually level 50. How about the Baconator, and how about Heretic? Does that sound good? That sounds good to me. So let's do it. Before I show you the Battle Dome, I must save the data. Is that okay? Yeah, sure. Terrible, terrible playtime. Let's just ignore that. We've caught all of 33 Pokemon, 32 of which are probably legendaries. And now we're off to actually take on the Battle Dome. And man, this is actually a pretty cool feeling, getting walked through the halls. This feels really official. I wish it were in, like, better X and Y graphics. But luckily, we've got Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire just around the corner. Maybe the Battle Frontier will come back there. So... are we ready? Yeah, you can actually look at the tournament tree here, because this place is basically one big Pokemon tournament, and, you have to go through a bunch of rounds to get to the final round. But yes, I am ready to start. Before you begin, though, you can look at your opponent, and apparently the game judges their team, a team with average potential. Huh, what a plebeian. They occasionally use a very rare move, which kind of scares me, and they emphasize HP and attack. Swimmer Girl Sierra, you are going down, my friend. I'm ready to start, and let's take it on. What you have? A Tentacool. Let's just go ahead and go with, let's go with Dishwater and the Baconator. Why not? Right this way, please, and we are ready to begin our first battle in the Battle Dome. The Bright New Hope, Brian has entered the Battle Dome. I just got called the New Hope. This is some straight Star Wars stuff right here. I like to synchronize my Swift Swim. What does that even mean? Okay, combining random words as always, we are facing off against Swimmer Girl Sierra, and she's going to lead off with an Almanite, which is alright by me because we have Dishwater sitting right here. I can't remember, is Almanite pure water or is it water rock? Let's just go ahead and go with the safe move, which would be Earthquake, I suppose, and see how much we can do. Yes, super effective. Okay, I was right. It is water rock, and there we go. KO'd this Almanite in one go. That is pretty incredible, and we don't get to switch out Pokemon because everything in the Battle Frontier is going to use official battle rules where you're not allowed to do stuff like that. And I want to switch out to the Baconator, but there's really no reason to, plus he might get confused on the way out, so I guess let's just do an Earthquake and smack this Tentacool right in the face. And with that, you can only use 2 Pokemon per round. I need to synchronize better. I think you need to focus less on what you're talking about and more on what you're battling about. But, with that, we can move on to the next round. Restore our Pokemon to full health, so yeah, you get healed between each round, otherwise that would kind of suck a little bit. And the tournament has progressed as such. Next up, we're facing off against Gillian, and why not take him on, I guess? Because that first one was really, really short. I wasn't expecting it to be that short. Oh my gosh, I was going to say ground weakness, but no, Coughing has Levitate, so... we've definitely got a Psychic weakness going on, though, so a team with top-class potential uses startling and disruptive moves and emphasizes HP and special attack. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. I am so ready to start. Let's choose the 2 Pokemon, and I already know who we're going to take. Oh, we only chose 3 off the beginning. That's right. Okay, I was going to say Baconator and, Ashley, but apparently that's not the case. Let's go out there instead with the Baconator and... Dishwater, because Heretic's not going to be able to hit him very hard. And once again, walking up on the stage, Brian has entered the Battle Dome, and the crowd goes wild. I have a feeling our fan club is going to expand a little bit. The gourmet thing is so yesterday. I think we have a senile old woman we're battling against here. Okay, we are facing off, though, against Lady Gillian, who's going to lead off with Coughing, and that is perfect because we're starting off with a Baconator. Now, you'll notice that the Baconator is only level 45 in this. That's right, 50 is the lowest your opponent's Pokemon are ever going to be, and your Pokemon will stay whatever level they are as long as it's below 50. Otherwise, you won't be able to enter them in the 50 tournament. You'll only be able to enter them in the open level tournament, which means that the opponent's Pokemon will always be, higher level than yours unless you're level 100. So, there we go. Smacked that Venonat around, and man, we are just blazing through this. I kind of want to get to the end of this tournament, actually. Losing doesn't disappoint me. She's in denial, but that's pretty normal. So, Brian is the winner once again, and congratulations. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's finish the Battle Dome. We have time. I mean, not really, because I have to go in like 10 minutes, but we kind of have time. And with that, we are moving on to the semi-final round against Caden. So let's check out whatever this fool's opponent's team is. A candidate to finish first. Whoa, Sailor Caden, put those guns away, my friend. We've got Corsola, Cubone, and Larvitar. So, once again, we have a ground weakness, so Dishwater's definitely going to want to be out there. Plus, she'll be able to take care of both Cubone and Larvitar with a Surf. Dishwater kind of wrecks this team. And I guess we'll also take out Heretic because... Heretic has the fighting move that will take care of that rock. Yeah, sorry for the minor interruption, but let's go out there, like I said, with Dishwater and with Heretic. And we are back on the floor once again. Will this trainer race to the championship? Brian has entered the Battle Dome. Of course we're going to do it. This guy's only a sailor. I'm going to blame it on his ADD. Here we go, Brian versus Caden. What are you up to? Oh, you know, just chilling in the Battle Dome. It was always kind of weird to me. I was going to go off on a big old tangent, but, what's up became just like a colloquial saying for hello, right? And I never understood that when I was little. So, whenever I was, like, hanging out with somebody, they'd say, what's up? And I was like, the exact same thing as you. But you know what? That was just me nitpicking language. Let's just Earthquake this Larvitar and get it over with. There we go. Wow, we have one-hit every single Pokemon in the Battle Dome so far. If that doesn't say something about how powerful Dishwater and the rest of our team is, I don't know what does. And it looks like we're not even going to have to use Heretic in this match. I expected to have to bring him out to deal some extra damage. Unless this Corsola lives it and one-hits us, nope. That thing, with its tiny little stubby rocky arms, is gone. I don't know who I am. Is everybody here, like, suffering from dementia? This is kind of sad. But Brian is the winner, and that means we are advancing to the final round. And if we can take out the Battle Dome on the first try, that would be absolutely amazing. These are the teams that have advanced, and we are facing off against Pokemon Trainer Ramon, or Raymond, or Ramon, or something. So what kind of team do we have? A better than average team, so they're decreasing in quality as time goes on. I don't understand what's going on, but we've got a clear electric weakness. It's kind of too bad we don't have chalk out here, but that doesn't really matter all that much, I suppose. Emphasizes offense over defense, and HP and special attack. So, Mudkip, Seal, and Bagon. Ready to start. That Bagon worries me a little bit, but we have Dishwater with the Blizzard, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Other than that, we have Mudkip and Seal. Is Seal part ice type or is it pure water? I don't remember. Either way, I suppose we're going to go out with Heretic and then with Dishwater. So let's do it and see if we can take on the final trainer in the Battle Dome. Can the feat of a championship on the first try be achieved? Brian has entered the Battle Dome. That's actually a question I'm asking myself. That would be amazing. Final match. Brian versus Ramon. Let the battle begin. Okay, this is perfection. I like how everybody in the world except the NPCs that, well, I like how every other Pokemon trainer in the world that competes actually competitively speaks in, like, weird, broken English. But you know what? That's alright. So what are we going to do? We could lead off with a bulk up, but I'm a little bit worried this Mudkip is going to mess our world up. So let's just start off with a Brick Break and see where that gets us. We're faster than the thing, so how much damage is this going to do? A critical hit and we take it out on the first hit? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Every single Pokemon in the Battle Dome just does not stand a chance whatsoever. And out comes the stupid looking Seal. Oh my god. Look at that thing. He's like, yeah, do it again. Oh my god, that was awesome. He leads off with a fake out, which is fine. A whole 11 damage doesn't bother me all that much. Let's just Brick Break it and hope this thing is part ice type. So it takes... Nope. Looks like it's pure water, or maybe ice isn't even weak to, fighting, as I once thought. With this, we can go ahead and bulk up, actually. This gives us a perfect chance to raise our attack and defense. Not that that's going to do very much, since that first Brick Break did well over half anyway. But as long as we live this dive, I'm not worried, and we lived it very, very easily. So Heretic can use Brick Break, and that does it for the final match of the Battle Dome. That was a lot easier than I expected it to be. But we defeated Triathlete Ramon. It's a secret why I am happy. Do I need to take you to the police? That sounds like a drug reference, my friend. But there we go. Brian is the winner. And with that, we have beaten the final round of the Battle Dome. We are the level 50 Battle Tournament champion. Congratulations! And we get a bunch of very pixelated confetti as a result. Recognition of your strategy. A thing of beauty it was, too. We award you these battle points, and I am glad that this woman is so, like, dedicated to her job and that she likes it so much. That's a great thing to see. So our record's being saved, and you can record your battle, but I'm not interested in doing that. And with that, we've showed off enough of the Battle Dome. That's right, you've got to do a whole lot more of the Battle Dome if you want to get that one, the Frontier badge or patch or whatever it's called. But I'm not terribly interested in doing that right now, so instead, we're just going to move on to other aspects of the Battle Frontier. I feel like I showed that off sufficiently, though, and I'm proud of myself for having defeated that entire first tournament. What's in this house? This is where Scott lives, apparently. Okay, you live in a room with a plant and a chair. And here I was, thinking you were some big man on the Battle Frontier, Scott, but you know what? Maybe it's just a really comfortable chair and I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, hello and welcome. Sorry about the cramped space. Anyway, Brian, let me formally welcome you to the Battle Frontier. This is my dream come true. Took me years and years, but I've finally given shape to my dream. On reflection, it was a terribly long journey. I left home alone on a quest to find strong trainers. No one can imagine how much effort or time it took to make this real. But that's all in the past. No point in dwelling on that. And this is the game developers reflecting on how much time they spent on this game. All I want for you is to enjoy battling to your heart's content here. Brian, I want you to have this as a memento from all the time for all the time our paths crossed on our journeys. Is that a typo? Feels like a typo to me. But there we go, 3 free battle points to go on top of the 1 that we just earned from the Battle Dome. Awesome. You can check your battle points in Frontier Pass, and you can buy things with them, is basically what he's telling us. So, 3 free battle points right off the bat from Scott, which is not anything to scoff at. Thank you very much. What's over here? This is apparently a woman sitting in a room. My Pokemon has a Meowth. Do you know it? It's quite cute and rather nice. This little one I could trade with pride. Oh, wow. Sounds like you're really, really attached to it. But yeah, she'll trade you a Meowth if you have a Skitty, which isn't the best of trades, I guess. But you know what? If you really want to complete your national dex and you can't find a Meowth any other way for some reason, well, then there you go. And this is where you can trade your points for items. Primarily, here we have, I believe over here we have some dolls for our secret base. Let's check it out. Yes, Lapras. Oh, that is cool. I want that. And then you've got all the fully evolved Kanto starters. Over here, what do we have? We've got some expendable battle items somewhere as well. I don't know what's here. kiss post or other stuff for your secret base, and that is a... oh my god. Some of this stuff, man, but you've got a bunch of dolls here, smaller ones apparently. And over on the other side, I believe, is the more battle-oriented stuff. That's right, yeah, we've got... whoa, these are actually really cheap. So if you don't feel like spending 10,000 Poké Dollars per thing over at the Slateport Market, you can buy some vitamins here. And on this part of the counter, we can find... oh, a very, very useful item. Oh my gosh, I forgot to show this off. We're gonna have to show this off at the end of the video or something. You can get leftovers here for 48 battle points, but you can also get them on the ship from Lily Cove to Slateport. And I'll show this off at a later time because it's a very, very good item. It restores 1/16 of your maximum HP at the end of every single turn. And then we've got some other items, some of them expendable, some of them not, that can be quite useful in battle. So... some of the most useful items in Pokemon Emerald are going to come from the Battle Frontier in that way. Now, where are we headed off to next? We are not doing the Battle Tower, already did these, not doing these three, so we're headed off to the Battle Pike, which is off to the left, apparently. Excuse me as I get myself oriented in this brand new world. And there are quite a few buildings here to explore, it looks like, as well. But we're mostly interested in this bit right here, which is the Battle Pike, and we get to choose one of three paths, and Seviper here is going to determine our fate. Where the luck of trainers is put to the test. Welcome to the Battle Pike. I'm your guide to the Battle Pike. Would you like to take on the Battle Choice Challenge? Yes, I indeed would. The choice of two courses, a level 50 and open level, which is pretty much going to be the choices that we have this entire time. Now, Shock, Swellowship, and Ashley kind of got shorted last time, so let's choose Shock, Swellowship, and Ashley, why not? Show off our entire team here at the Battle Frontier. And we've got to save once again. But the challenge here is a little bit different. Like she said, our luck is going to be tested more so than our skill. Please step this way. And we'll see what this entails for us. We're behind the curtain with this lovely green-haired woman. I don't know what's going on right now. Our Battle Choice Challenge has begun. Perhaps I should have read the rules, but basically what happens is we get to choose one of three paths. Are you perhaps finding it difficult to choose your path? What if I say yes? Let me see. There's something about that path in the center. Is it a trainer? I sense the presence of people. So, we can find a trainer through here. You can also find people who will heal your team up fully, I believe, and you can find empty rooms I think that you can just continue onward with. Who are you? What should I do now? Preferably not stand here. I assume that's not too helpful. But yeah, that looked like an empty room to me, so... wait, you help us every single time? Something about the path in the center. Heard something. It may have been whispering, so I wonder what's through here. Hello? Apparently it's another guy. Yeehaw! This place is the pushover! Yeah, some whispering you heard. Oh, wow, these people are like psychic or something. For the rest of this, I don't think I'm going to use, these hints, because apparently she'll give you a hint for every single room. I want to see what this place has in tail for us. Get ready for me to thrash! And then he flops on the floor and starts flailing wildly. But, yeah, these are the battles that you will find in the Battle Pike. They're sort of random, and what is up with all these level 50 Pokemon that are just completely, unevolved and stuff like that? That is so ridiculous. But this Swinub, ooh, this was a bad switch, actually. I should have switched to Swellowship. Actually, this Swinub might ruin our entire team. Oh, God. It's ground ice, and I was thinking I could hit it with a flamethrower, and that would be all fine and dandy and stuff, but now it's digging. Okay, if it has any ice-type moves, this next move is going to be a really bad one, because I'm going to switch into Swellowship, and we're only level 42, so we might not be able to do a whole ton of damage to this thing, but it's going to use Dig, which won't affect us one bit. So, that was a decent play, but let's see how far a return is going to get us now. And hopefully it doesn't have any super strong ice moves, because otherwise, we're a little bit screwed. Even though Swellowship is fully evolved, we are... oh, wow, took it out in one hit. Okay. Apparently I'm underestimating our Pokemon. I don't know what that's all about, man. Let's just go ahead and hit this thing with another... aw, dang it. The sand attack. Please hit, Swellowship. No, come on. Seriously? Well, I'm sticking with the Aerial Ace from here on out, because that is going to be super, super annoying having to deal with a decreased accuracy. There we go. That Diglett fell into the ground, which it was already in. I don't know how that makes sense. And Matt, Diglett, you were just digging all kinds of holes in this fine establishment. Let's use Steel Wing. Oh, I was going to say that was a bad idea because Steel Wing doesn't have 100 accuracy. And we're already down a bit, but it wasn't even bad. Super effective as well. And, ooh, Rock Slide, that's going to be painful. Swallow Ship, you can live. No! Well, there goes our bird. And it looks like we are stuck with Ashley and Shock for the rest of the time. Let's go out there with Shock, hit this thing with a Thunderbolt, because we're definitely faster than it. And that should be the end of that. Hopefully. It doesn't... Wait, Larvitar's part ground? What? Oh, boy. Well, this is bad. Okay, we could switch to Ashley, but it looks like Ashley's going to be the only one that can... okay, well... Thunder Wave. Yeah. Hooray. Maybe I'm thinking of Tyranitar that's Rock Dark type? I don't know. I've got all kinds of types confused in my head right now. But let's just move on to Ashley and take this thing out because it's being a bit of a nuisance right now and I do not very much appreciate that, Mr. Larvitar. Or Miss Larvitar. I'm sorry. Go ahead and use that flamethrower. This Rock Slide probably won't kill us because our physical defense is so high. Alright, there we go. Barely. No, we flinched! Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Yes! And the Rock Slide missed! Oh my god, that was the one way we were going to live it. And Ashley pulled through. Please kill it. No! It lived! Okay. Our only hope is if it misses again. No, and it hits with the Rock Slide, and that is the end of our Battle Pike challenge, apparently. Well, that was kind of sad. Sorry about that. You're not sorry about anything, man. Put that magnifying glass down. You want to go? Well, we just went and you won, but you want to go again? I shall record your results. Please wait. That's the end of our Battle Pike challenge, apparently. You get to the end... sort of by chance. I should have kept using those hints, man. The very second I stopped using them is the very second that I started losing. So, that's basically the Battle Pike, and I think you guys get the gist of it. And what do we have left? The only one left is the Battle Pyramid up in the top right corner, so why not go visit that now? I thrive in darkness. Yes, what is worthy of me? None other than the Battle Pyramid. What say you to wandering in darkness and in utter and total desperation? That sounds like fun. Yep, that's what the Battle Pyramid is all about, ladies and gentlemen. You go ahead and start your challenge. Test the courage of trainers or whatever. Yes, I have the courage. Of course I do. I'm the Pokemon League champion, my man. Let's just go. Do not have the 3 Pokemon qualified for the challenge. The 3 Pokemon must be different and each no higher than level 50. Also remember to take all items from your Pokemon. Okay, apparently we cannot have items on our Pokemon, so I'll remove those real quick. Okay, here we go. Now we can choose the 3 Pokemon to accompany us, which are going to be Dishwater, Shock, and the Baconator. Before you enter the Battle Pyramid, the game must be saying, yeah, this ritual over and over and over again. And man, we've added like 21 minutes in this play session just from the Battle Frontier, but here we go. I will now show you into the Battle Pyramid. We'll hold your bag for safekeeping, Brian, while you're exploring. Am I getting stolen from right now? Apparently we have a battle bag. When you step on this floor panel, you will be transported to a higher floor in the pyramid. I hope for your sake that your quest goes safely. This looks kind of dangerous and not fun. Okay, we are here in the dark, and I have no idea what's going on. That's right, I don't know what is happening in the Battle Pyramid, and I have never seen anybody play the Battle Pyramid, but as far as I know... Ooh, they're wild Pokemon? That's what's going on? Okay, we found a wild Minun here in the Battle Pyramid, evidently, which is perfect for our Dishwater, because we can, just hit this thing with an earthquake and move on with our lives. As far as I know, there are a bunch of wild Pokemon, apparently, and I thought there were trainer battles as well, but I'm not sure. And you basically stumble around in the dark and find yourself some items, and whoa, apparently every time you complete a battle, that happens, and the world gets a little bit brighter, which is very, very nice. But we've moved on to floor 2, so... I guess this is what's happening. It's more of a dungeon-type area than a rigid set battle area with rules. So, this is apparently what's going on. I'm probably not going to show this place off for long, but I just wanted to show it off because nobody seems to show this area off in their Pokemon Emerald Let's Plays, and it seems like one of the most interesting ones, in my opinion. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like you can find repels or anything, but moving on, we found ourselves on floor 3, so we are indeed making some tangible progress here, and it looks like these trainers don't even... Poison powder is in our cotton spore move. I am a giraffe pancake sometime at the wall. That's basically what I'm hearing from all these guys. I wonder if this will light up the room a little bit more for us. I was gonna say right before that battle started, though, oh, it looks like these trainers don't even move in response to where you are, but apparently that's not the case at all, and we just got duped. We got duped by the bug maniac, who doesn't even have any bugs, and there we go, we defeated Bryson. My cotton spore was useless. You didn't have any cotton spore, my friend. You had a shuppet. Very, very different things. And, oh, we found an item. There we go, with a bright powder. And, yeah, they gave us that battle bag at the very beginning of this because we only have the items inside of it and the items that we find. But we're actually allowed to use those in the battle pyramid. So, things are a little bit different here. But this is basically the gist of it. You go until you reach the top floor, you fight a boss or something like that. And, well, we'll show one more battle here. I come from a trainer family! Wow, what a surprise! Everybody else, literally everybody else in this universe does as well. But that's not that big of a deal, I suppose. She has a skitty. Alright, sorry for the small cut there. Interrupted once again. Ah, man, all the rudeness in the world right now. But you probably wouldn't have missed much if we skipped this battle anyway, since it's just going to be this one earthquake, and that skitty is going to fall to the almighty critical hit. And we defeated Pokefan Amanda. I want to go home right now! Well, you shouldn't have signed up for this challenge then, huh? But, that is going to do it for our Battle Pyramid Challenge. I think you guys get the gist of it. You just keep on moving up the floors and grabbing items and fighting trainers and wild Pokemon and stuff. And that is going to do it for our Battle Pyramid Challenge, because it's gonna be pretty much that, just for a million floors or whatever. So, that does it for everything that I wanted to show off here at the Battle Frontier. There are some smaller houses and some NPCs you can talk to, like this guy who's like way too excited about this fence. Do you know it? The legend of the Battle Pyramid? When there comes a confident trainer reaching for the golden pinnacle, there shall appear a man among men. Don't know that legend? Well, of course not. I just made it up. What's it supposed to mean? That, my friend? I can't say. You can, however, run into me repeatedly, but that does it for the Battle Frontier. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If there's something that you really, really want me to show off, go ahead and tell me down below, but I showed off pretty much everything that I think is worth showing off. So, thank you all very, very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time on Pokemon Emerald. You might realize that we are very, very quickly approaching the end of the game. In fact, this is the last thing that I wanted to give some airtime to before we take on the game's final battle. So, tune in next time on Pokemon Emerald for sure as we wrap up the game. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys then.